Hi guys. I'm not really in the mood to be like ooh, but I guess we got it anyways. Um, it's your favorite mistake, the Siren Sims, and welcome back to my channel. Um, so most of you should already be aware. I put up a post on the community tab and on Tumblr. Um, I've been going through a lot. I am Jamaican, so Hurricane Melissa was definitely a thing. However, during that hurricane, something else happened that just being hit from all sides with this is really crazy. I do want to say first, though, signs of life. I am fine. Um, my family is fine. Half my family is either in Northern America, meaning Canada and the US, or they were in Kingston. The ones that I know about. So, thank God for that. But apart from that, thank you for everybody who was sending prayers to Jamaica. Everyone here really appreciates that. Wants you guys to know. So, you know, during Hurricane Melissa, I powered everything down. Um, that was all of my electronics, including my 4 terabyte WD Elements hard drive, right? But when the power came back, it wasn't being recognized on my computer. You guys don't understand, like that drive, it held my Sims 3 life and even my Sims 2 life. Funny enough. Funny, like you would think like she hasn't played The Sims 2 in a fat minute. But it held that too. As I was like trying to fix that up in the background, that got affected too. So, save files, my backup for CC and mods, interior design, pictures, screenshots, audio, even music. Some music, right? A lot of music that I was using. I'm gonna share what happened, what I lost, and how we're coming back from this so that you know what to expect from this channel. I have to say, I had a mental breakdown when this happened, because as you guys know, I'm a storyteller. And so it wasn't just, oh, she lost her mods in CC. Like that was bad. And I think if that was it, I would have freaked out, but it wouldn't have been mind breaking. It would have just been like, dang, like all the stuff I thought I could start continuing or finishing or doing, we're gonna have to start all over. But when you lose save files, though, that's like the whole story you were crafting, how everybody was interacting, the way that the game was melding together, even videos that you filmed, that is done. Because here's the thing, right? Let's say for my Bent series, um, I spent some time actually updating them a little. One sim looks different from how they used to look a little bit. I was updating one sim, and because I had redone my mods folder, I was going back into all of my files just to see what was missing, what I could update, change, or what CC I needed to find because it's integral to that Sims character. With my unfinished business vent story, I was, updating them and working really hard on them behind the scenes so I could come back. I was even considering redoing the first episode and like chopping it up, adding a bit more cinematics, making it more interesting. And yes, I was actually planning to share those sims. I was planning to give you guys create a sim videos for those sims. All gone. So I just wanted to say that you guys are aware that I'm a storyteller. A lot goes behind every video. These sims have lives. I give them a life. I give them wants, fears. I give them personality. And yes, sometimes that is like, ooh, their aesthetic, the way they look, but it's also who they are behind that. So if I make a gothic sim, there's a story behind why she's gothic. Or if I make like a kawaii, pretty, bright, happy sim, there's a story behind why they're like that. And so I think part of the mental breakdown was coming from, oh my God, it's not just the CC, it's the story. And you know how the game is. If you have the save file, then at least the sim will still be there. And you can just remake them and create a sim later, right? It'll still take a while, but at least they're still there. Realizing that it's not there anymore, so I would have to start from literal scratch, caused me to break down and start crying. I have to be honest with y'all, right? So I'm just gonna tell you guys what happened in as succinct detail as I possibly can. So, the hurricane came. light was coming and going, so I plugged out my device. I plugged out my computer, I put it on shutdown. You know how laptops are sometimes? You tell them to shut down, but it doesn't really shut down. And you can tell because whatever is like connected to it, the lights on it are still on. Like my external mouse, the lights would flicker on and off. So I didn't want my external hard drive to be sucking energy from my computer. So I plugged it out and just left it right there. I don't move my external hard drive a lot. My laptop is in a stationary space. So even though it is a laptop, I don't move around with it. After the hurricane, 2 days hunkered down, the light came back, and I thought, okay, let me go in and, go through my CC files and just have a CC file organization session. Like, that's what I've been doing a lot. Like, when I'm not filming content, I am in my external hard drive, going through my CC files and organizing them. And there are videos on that coming soon, or there were supposed to be videos on that coming soon. You know what? I'll discuss what I'm going to be doing a little later. But yes, that's what I was planning to do. Turned it on my computer, plugged it in, realized that in my file explorer, it wasn't showing up as my D drive anymore. Just my C drive alone was up. And I was like, what is going on here? Why aren't you showing up? I'm not Jimmy Neutron, but I could Cindy Vortex, if you know what I mean. So I looked up a bunch of videos. Apparently, this is an issue that lots of people have had. And so there were lots of ways to fix it. And I tried all of the ways to fix it that didn't involve screw driving open the hard drive, right? And it still didn't work. So I'm just telling you guys, I went down a rabbit hole, right, for hours trying to figure it out. Sims 2, Sims 3 save files for ongoing stories, and I mean all of them are gone. Um, any Sims that I did not save, and there are a lot of gorgeous Sims that I did not save that I'm realizing that I didn't save, that I really wish that I did. They're gone. Um, Interior designs, I have a few interior design videos, and it sucks because I was going to find a new way to do interior design videos where I actually explained what I was thinking when I was doing each room. I might still do that sometime in the future, but I have no idea. Screenshots, voice recording for editing, a lot of my music and a lot of screenshot photos that I took gone. Not all of them, because I had moved some things to other things for editing, like in Canva. But what's the point of having the pretty pictures if those Sims don't exist anymore? You know what I mean? Um, Let me just talk about how this affects current series, because we just need to talk about what is going to be happening with all of the series that I have. If I plan to do Leprosy again, I'm going to be speeding it up, meaning episode 1 might just be a fast track of certain things. So, for example, Leprosy may just be 5 episodes per season. Like, that's how fast I would do it. Or 10 episodes minimum. Like, if it's so juicy that I feel like I need to cut it up, 10 episodes per season minimum. Because it just wasn't what I loved doing the most. And you guys gotta think that's crazy because I put so much backstory into Hans. And I'm actually really hurt that Hans is gone. That I haven't even. He was one of the first people that I really put a big backstory into. So for him to be gone is actually really crazy, but it is what it is, right? It happens. What other story have I been doing? Store World Legacy. Now, with the Store World Legacy and Sims in Bloom, because technically I'm at the same place in both of those games, where, I was actually doing updates for both of those games. I was. Good thing I shared those Sims with you guys. So even though I did remake them, at least those Sims are still there. So I can pick up where I left off with that, but I need you guys' help. Would you prefer if I just redid it? Started off with brand new Sims? Because honestly, I want to do those challenges and I feel like I would just make a brand new Sim. For both of those. Um, for Sims in Bloom, I might not because I got really attached to the story that I made with Wyatt and Lily. But for Store World, I might just come up with a brand new Sim. Or I might not because I was also attached to Betty and Akaza. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys just think, oh, just make an update video where you update those Sims and their homes. You don't need to make a brand new one. Cause, I really just wanted to do that. Um, as it pertains to Inzoi videos, I'm not making any more Inzoi videos for right now. That's something that's going to happen when it happens for me. Cast cartoons, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm actually gonna apologize to you guys for that one. Let me explain why, because I know it's like, why would you have to apologize? I had all the footage for Wyatt and Jude. I had all the footage. As a matter of fact, I have the Sims on SimFile Share. I think, yes, I have them, right? I have Jude and I have Wyatt, and you guys can actually download them. Um, it's just that their footage is gone. So I and what's terrible about it is that their pictures are gone too. So I can't even make like a pretty post where you know what they look like. So that's what's so sad. I should have just put out those videos when I had the chance, so you guys could have so I could have at least finished off this season of cast cartoons with 16. Because I think that would have been really necessary. Um, so yeah. Oh, speaking of series, no, let me not move on. Let me continue. With cast cartoons, that's gonna be difficult. I made a whole intro and I really wanted to keep that intro. I'm just going to have to cut it a little bit and make it a little differently because I love my new intro for it. But cast cartoons will be continuing as normal. I just don't know what I'm going to do about the last two 16 characters that I had to put out and give to you guys. But don't worry, cast cartoons will be continuing, just not right now as I'm rebuilding. As it pertains to other stories, the Bisa twins, I have been, I've been like, ooh, guys, the Bisa twins, ooh, like I've been giving you interior designs for the apartments. I've been giving you guys um Sims to download. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that right now. I don't know. I will say I could go back in and do it. I could. Um because I think most of the Sims that I used, I gave to you guys, so I could just grab them and put them back in the game. Which is why, guys, it's always good to share. If you got a sim, if you can try, just share it because you might also be saving yourself. As it pertains to the Siren Symptoms, my commentary channel, my Sims 3 self, all those shots are gone. I could redo them, but I'm not gonna redo them right now. So if I decide to continue doing it, I think what I might be doing for this video is what I did in my last commentary video, which is you see my Sims 4 self. I might just be using her for a while, which is fine. Because her footage is on my C drive, not my dead WB. So that would just be it. Let's just continue. Rosé's Way. The only sim I have is Rosé, and it's not her updated version. So I'm just really annoyed. Guys, I'm really annoyed with that one because you guys know how deep Rosé's Way is. So yeah, I'm kind of peeved. Like I didn't give you guys Cynthia to download. I remade Cynthia and she's one of my favorite remakes that I've done. So not having her is really annoying. And guys, you don't understand. So I also had a story that I was generating. It was a story that was gonna connect. So just let me know if you guys think I should still continue Rosé's Way as it pertains to. Oh my goodness, Bikini Bottom. I'm still gonna do it, guys. I am. I didn't get very far. Um, which it's my own challenge that I made. Yes, I made a challenge. Luckily, it has very clear instructions, and I can restart it and do it whenever I want. I feel like I should have saved Sparrow Billie Jean somewhere, but if I didn't save her online, then she's gone, which means I'm gonna make a whole different version of her. So don't worry, guys. With that particular one, I'm okay with starting over. because I didn't remake her home very well, so it's not like I'm super attached to her there. And yes, I'm attached to how she looks. As you guys remember, she was gorgeous, okay? And I did a really good job with her, but it's fine. I'm just gonna restart the whole thing like I never did it. So we're just gonna do that. I'm still gonna call the Sim Sparrow Billie Jean too. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that. Um, as it pertains to the Visa twins again, guys, let me know if you would prefer if for the interior designs and whatever create a sim that I have, that I should just post them and talk about them, even if they're not connected to a story anymore, just so you guys can see what I made, because I don't really have an issue doing that as long as I know that you guys actually care to see it. There was some background videos. So what are background videos, right? Background videos are stories that I had, in my database. I was setting them up, create a Sims that you guys have never seen. I have a lot of other stories like that. I know you're thinking, well, you can just do those. You're half right. Some of those things I already started um creations for. So I'm just gonna spill some of it because what's the point? And you guys can even tell me what you would prefer to see me play right now for some of these things. I was planning to do the Runaway Teen Challenge. This one makes me cry. I might make a video about her separately, to be fair. Like, I think I have her create a sim video, not her, but her create a sim video saved. I'm gonna talk about her separately because she needs to be discussed. But I was going to do the Teen Runaway Challenge. I have like a full episode film that needs to be edited. I did a lot. I even remade some of the teens in town to integrate them into the story. I wanted to do the Boba Tea Tales Legacy Challenge. That one, I think I can do that one. I'm not as attached to that sim as I am to my Runaway Teen, but it is annoying because I did also do a create a sim and an interior design for that one. Um, I also made another story, also made another challenge to give you guys. Yeah, I was working really hard. I made a challenge and I started a let's play. I'm not going to talk about that one because I feel like as I'm talking to you guys, I'm healing. I can do that one again. So I'm not going to spoil that. Next year, just wait on that one. But one that I am going to spoil a little bit. You guys know that I did a collab with Hot Gamer Girl, where we did a Galentine's Day collab. You know my sim, you know her sim. When we made them, I asked her permission, like, hey, is it okay if I use them in a gameplay one day? It was supposed to be the day. So luckily, obviously, we both shared those sims. The only issue is I updated the sims a tiny bit. So I'm a little upset, but I did not change much about them. So I feel like since I already shared them, updating them again should not be hard. So that one, I kind of want you guys' help with that one because I want to make a cute name for the Let's Play. It was just gonna be like, two best friends living together in Strawberry Acres. And, one was supposed to be a fashionista and the other is supposed to be a baker. Because there's a new bakery mod that was out by Twin Simming, shout out. And I was testing out that mod and, also trying to test out how I would get her to own her own bakery, testing out storylines, all that type of stuff. So just to explain to you guys, like, it's not just like, oh, she lost some gameplay files. It is what it is. No, I lost a lot. I lost a part of myself and I feel like I lost a part of my story. So I just had to explain that to you guys. I can't believe I'm talking for so long. I'll try to cut this up. I really will. Um, but here's what I plan to do. Okay, just to end this out, this long video. I plan to redo some of the stuff. The others that you guys heard me not be so sure about, we'll see. I plan to redo Leprosy, but speed it up. Um, you guys tell me what you want me to do for Store World Legacy and Sims in Bloom. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do about Rosé's Way. If you guys want it to return, I can try. But for right now, I just don't like my heart is broken with that one. Um What else? I will definitely be doing Bikini Bottom Legacies because, well, what do I look like not even finishing my own challenge? That's crazy. Unfinished business. You guys don't know how much time I spent on that. It's crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna continue it. Just let me know if you guys think I should continue it. Or here's what would help me. Tell me if you wouldn't mind me making the effort again. Like, hey, Siren, if you were to sit down and make all of those Sims over again and they don't even really look the same for real, but they have the same storyline that you were already gonna do, we'd wait for you. That would help me. Because at least I could know what you guys want and decide for myself if I have the creative energy to just finish that off. Because if you guys don't mind that they would look different, I could definitely restart unfinished business. I could. As it pertains to cast cartoons, we'll be continuing. I will try to see if maybe I can give you guys a twofer with Jude and Wyatt, where maybe I can put them into my game because I have them on Sim File Share and just, click on them so you can see what they look like. Maybe. But other than that, I have a lot of stuff coming. I want to do Monster High. I'm not telling you guys when that's coming out. I'm not telling you guys when that's coming out, but I wanted to do Monster High, so we'll see about that. Um as it pertains to other Let's Plays, I really want to redo the Runaway Challenge, but I'm gonna make a separate video about that one because I have to. Please let me know if you guys still want me to post some of the creative sims that I have and the interior designs that I have, because I think I have at least 3. If you guys wanted to see what I was going to do, like my new interior design video style, please let me know because I would really like to show that off to you guys. And even though it would be a one-time thing and you wouldn't be seeing that again, it would just be nice to do that because honestly, those might be the last interior designs for a while. I still have CC hauls that need to be posted, so I will be giving you guys those. Don't worry about it. And as it pertains to The Sims 2, I lost everything, but it's fine because we were technically getting ready to redo everything initially. I'm just worried that the backups I had for the re-downloaded versions of my high seas Sims 2 is gone. That's kind of what's worrying me. Of course, I had it backed up, but I had it backed up on my hard drive that ain't here no more. So with The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, here's what I'm gonna be doing for sure, for sure. I'm going to be taking you guys through my new journey. So, in between some creative Sims, in between commentary about what's going on in the Sims world, and in between maybe some first and last, maybe I'll post some, hey, here's what this is supposed to look like. Very cut up and short. Um, I will still be showing you guys how I'm rebuilding. I'm going to show you guys how I will be rebuilding my mods folder, what my backup folders look like, my new system for downloading CC. I will be showing you guys that whole process, my favorite CC and mod creators, how I merge files, how I use stuff like CC Magic and all that stuff, and how I organized everything on my folders. So I'm going to be showing you guys all of that. So please be patient and wait on me. I am trying to work out my life right now. So just be patient with me, please. I will also be doing that in The Sims 2 as well. So you're going to get Sims 2 and Sims 3 content. In the meantime, for gameplay, I might be restarting Sims Life Stories because it's easy and I feel like I can do it without using CC, which is not like me. I like putting CC in my game. I do. But you guys got to get some gameplay. Oh, here's what I'm going to say to you guys. Buy a little flash drive and back up your save files. Now, I know what you're thinking. I thought you were going to say back up the mod and CC. Doesn't matter. Mod and CC can be regotten, and even if some CC and mods and build by and casts go missing, it doesn't matter. You can find another long curly hair. But you are never going to get that story back. That is what hurt me the most, and that is what I'm going to be doing now. Like, I'm going to be putting all the important save files on a flash drive to be backed up. So if this ever happens in any capacity ever again, I will at least have the story saved. because that is the most important. A character's look, you can always renew and recycle, but a story and the way that uh, the the game was helping and making it dramatic, like some of that is once in a lifetime. So yes, this is way too long and I'm so sorry that it's this long, but thank you guys so much for watching, and please do enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, my sires. Susu.